Hey guys, welcome into today's video, and this one will be on how you can do your makeup in just 10 minutes. That's for all of you who oversleep often, or you're just a busy mom and you don't have more than 15-20 minutes to get ready. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Val, and in our channel we try to give you simple tips and tricks on how you can look and feel better. As well as this, we do some product reviews so you know where to spend your money on. If you want, you can press subscribe. You can stay updated with all our new tips coming out for you. All products in today's video will be drugstore, they're affordable, they're budget friendly, you don't need to buy anything too expensive. I'll show you the products just now so I don't lose so much time when I'm doing my makeup. First things first, CC cream. This is one of my favorites so far. I've tried quite a lot. Unfortunately, most of CC creams and BB creams tend to be made for normal to dry skin, and my skin is quite oily, combination to oily. This one is working amazing for me. It's Lumene, it's a brand from Finland, and so far this cream stays on my face for more than few hours without any problems, without creasing or fading. I'm using the shade tan in summertime and medium in winter time. Sometimes I mix two of them, and I really enjoy the natural finish on my skin. I have few friends using this with normal skin and they're all obsessed with this one, so it's worth it. It's really affordable, so if you can get your hands on this one, it's worth it. Next thing I will be using in this makeup is Essence Eye Primer. This is I Love Stage Eye Primer. The one which I'm using today is yellowish color. I believe they discontinued this color and they have another one, but the other one is a bit more pinkish. That's fine, it works fine with me as long as I set it with some yellow base powder. Next I have the Candid Concealer from Revlon. That's mine, it's in shade 030, and I'm trying this one for the last month. I'm so far impressed with the coverage, with the lightweight texture. It doesn't crease, it doesn't fade, and considering my huge eye bags and wrinkles under my eyes, this one is performing really nice so far. Next thing I want to show you is the powder which I'll be using, and this is Catrice. Again, that's the Prime and Fine mattifying powder. It's waterproof. They say, I haven't tried if it's waterproof and I don't intend to. It's transparent, it's pressed powder, but it's amazingly lightweight. You can't see it on your skin, you don't feel it on your skin. I use it under the eyes as well as on my face, and I don't have any problems with this one so far. The palette which I'm using for contouring is the one from Revolution, Makeup Revolution, Revolution Pro. I'm not very sure about the name because they keep changing it all of the time. They have here 8 shades, 2 of them are bronzing shades, 2 of them are contouring shades. They have yellow powder, they have some highlighters, they're a bit more light for my skin tone, and they have pinkish powder. Nice blend, easy to use, affordable price, no-brainer really. The blusher which I will be using today is the one from Catrice. Mine is in 030 Golden Coral. It's something in between pink and peach color. It's lightweight, it blends really easy, it gives you overall fresh look, so it's worth trying it. The highlighter which I'll be using today is from W7. The name is Glow Commotion, and it's a goldish one, buttery smooth. Next thing is the eyeliner from Rimmel London. This one is in Copper Bling 002. It's retractable on one side, and there is a sponge, a smudger here on the other side of the pencil. I hope you can see that. As most of the liners from Rimmel London, they're all amazing. They don't budge, they don't smudge, especially the Scandalized line. I'm impressed with the quality of these liners, and they all perform much better than all of the high-end ones which I've tried, including Chanel, Dior, and etc. My favorite for the last 2 months is this mascara. It's from Essence again, it's Lush Princess, and it's the green one. I haven't tried the waterproof, which is blue. I've tried another color, and I'm not sure if it was purple or something similar. I didn't like it too much, but this is so far the best mascara I've tried for the last 1 year probably. Lush Paradise from L'Oreal was one of my favorites, but it crumbles sometimes, it smudges. It's like one day I'm in good relationship with this mascara, one day I'm not. So this one makes me happy every single day for the last 2 months, and considering the price point, it's just amazing. Last but not least, I will show you the lipstick which I'll use today. This is Golden Rose, that's the shade 27. It's a peachy pink color. This line of lipsticks are quite mattifying, but they don't dry out your lips and they fade in the most pleasant way. They're totally affordable, budget friendly. If I remember correct, I found them on a sale and they were costing like less than €2, so that's a no-brainer at all. Next thing I have here is the brushes. The foundation brush which I'm using, that's the flat kabuki brush F80 from Sigma. Yes, it's a bit more expensive, but it's worth every penny you spend on this one. It doesn't leave streaks on your face. For medium to full coverage, it's quite dense, and I have this one for the last maybe 2-3 years or more. So far the brush looks like new. The powder brush I'll be using is from Titania Beauty Care. Mine is totally horrible. Here on the handle, just ignore this. It's a huge brush, it's extremely soft. The other two I'll be showing you are two which I found by accident in Lidl supermarkets. I bought a brush set from there and I was sure that the quality will be low, most probably, but I was totally surprised from these brushes. This is the one for blush and contour, and this is the one for powder or bronzer. I'm not sure, I will try to find some pictures so you can see them better. I use them every single day for the last 5-6 months, I believe, since I have them. The one which I'll be using for highlighter is e.l.f. brush. I remember I bought this one from iHerb and it was so affordable. One more is the brush from Sigma again. This is E25 blending brush. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's a bit stiff for my eyelids since I have wrinkly eyelids. I have sagging skin on my eyes, hooded eyes, so the brushes which I use need to be extremely soft on my eyes. Otherwise, blending products there, it's a no-no. Another one which I'm loving here is E65 from Sigma. That's what I'll be using for my eyebrows. It's an eyeliner brush, but I use it for my eyebrows. I forgot to mention the only product which is not drugstore. It's an eyeshadow from MAC. It's in the shade Coquette. It's just small, it's portable, it's easy to use, and it's ash brown color, which I need for my eyebrows. I think that was all for the products which I'll be using today, so stay with me. I'm coming back with bare face and let's do this makeup for 10 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back with my bare face. I have my small ears. I need some coffee. So one quick disclaimer here is I have some pigmentation on my upper lid which I did myself, but that's another video, and most of my concerns are with my base and covering this pigmentation, as well as acne scarring from me picking blackheads when I was a teenager, but that's all on me. So let's switch on the timer and let's go for it. So first off, I'm taking the CC cream which I showed you earlier on. I'm just applying it on the back of my hand and apply it from the inside to the outside of the face. Since I have most of my concerns in the center area of my face, I prefer the coverage there to be just a bit higher. I'm not going for a perfect base, obviously, that's why I'm using CC cream, but I need to even out my skin tone and cover this mustache as much as possible. I'm blending the CC cream down my neck and trying to get even skin tone in general. I think that already looks much better. That's it. Then I'm going for some concealer and I'm applying just a bit. I have huge eye bags and quite a lot of wrinkles under my eyes, so the point for me is just to lighten up the under eye area, not to cover dark circles, because I just have more concerns with eye bags than dark circles, as you can see. Okay, I'm blending out the concealer with fingers. I found it to be easier than the brushes and sponges just for my inner eyes. Next thing I'm using the primer. Eyeshadow primer is a must for me since I have hooded eyelids. Otherwise, nothing will stay on my eyes, mascara will smudge, eyeshadows will smudge and fade in 1 hour or so. I can't skip this step. If you don't need eyeshadow base, that's fine, just skip the step and that's it. I'm getting some powder here and I'm setting the parts which I know tend to crease. That's my T-zone mainly, my chin, and the center of my forehead. And I'm applying just a bit of powder on my cheeks so I can blend my blusher and my bronzer easier. Just a bit. That's done. Then I'm going for the bronzing powder and I'm grabbing a smaller brush since the palette is not so big and bigger brush is not a good option. I like to warm up my skin just a bit. It's up to you. If you don't like the bronzy look, just skip the step again. As I told you in the beginning, that's just my liking, and if I don't get this hair on my skin, will be much easier. But since I'm in a rush, I will always be lucky to get one on my forehead. That's this part. I'm grabbing the blush here with the other brush and I will swipe it upwards. That's how I like to do my blush. You can smile if you prefer your blush just a bit more to the in part of your cheeks. If I smile too much, gravitation will play me a bad role later on when I don't smile, meaning my blush will be down here instead of up. That's this, and then the highlighter. Only issue I have with this highlighter is that it's so difficult to open the box, and sometimes I need to use a scissor or something sharp just in order to open the box. I don't know why they did that. So difficult to open. I apply just a bit on the cupid's bow here. I like the fuller lips look. Next thing is I will apply some of the bronzing shades on my eyelid, just a bit for some definition, not much. As you see, I just blend it everywhere on my eyelids. It's only for definition, nothing too much. I try to blend all my eyeshadows or bronzers outwards. It's just the shape of my eyes. That's only up to you, how you prefer your eyes to look. Okay, then I will use the blush again, and I will use my ring finger just to tap some of the rosy shade on top. I like the uniform look when it comes to colors on my face. If I will apply any eyeshadows or blush together with the lipstick. That's it. I'm grabbing the eyeliner from Rimmel and I'm swiping it across my lids. As you see, nothing too precise, just a fast smudging of the liner. I need to pull my eyelid, otherwise blending out the liner is impossible on my eye shape. That's it. I'm smudging the line so it's not too precise. I'm not going for a made up look. I just want some definition on my eyes. You can skip this step again if you want to. That's what I prefer, just. Alright. Next thing, mascara, and I will pull the eyelid so I don't smudge it everywhere since I'm in a rush. That's enough. I need to clean up the mess here. That's fine. Then some eyebrows, and we are almost done. We have a minute or so, as I can see on my timer. Sorry, I can't speak while I'm doing my eyebrows. And I think we are almost done. That was the timer, and as you can see, we are ready, and I believe this looks much better than the beginning with bare face. I personally don't like leaving the house without any makeup, and the few most important things I want to say in order to achieve this makeup look in 10 minutes are: first, keep the stuff which you use every day in one place. Sometimes it takes more time looking for the things than using them. So what I have here is a box. I'll show you now. It's just a simple box, and I try to keep all my stuff there, the things which I use on everyday basis, so I don't go and open drawer after drawer to look for this and that. That saves a bunch of time. Next tip is try to use products which you already know and you already love. Don't experiment when you're in a rush. You might not like the application of the product, or it might be difficult for you in the beginning. You might not like the color payoff, so try to stick with things which you are familiar with. That's much easier and safer when you're in a rush. Last but not least, try using products which are easy to blend, meaning instead of foundation, use CC or BB cream. They blend much easier, they apply much easier, and you're not losing too much time in wetting beauty blenders, finding the right brushes, or blending that foundation perfectly. Same thing applies for concealer. If the concealer is really high coverage, they are usually difficult to blend. This one apparently is not one of them. It's a good coverage, and it blends easily, but most of them are quite tricky to blend and you might lose too much time trying to achieve that blended look. So these are my few tips for your 10 minutes makeup look. That was it from me, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me thumbs up, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new tips and tricks, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a nice day.